Hi, I'm Scott Elliott, and you're watching RE/MAX Integrity TV, connecting people with property. Today we're on the shores of beautiful Lake Norman in Denver, and we're enjoying a nice champagne orange juice breakfast with my friend Ruth Schrader from Fifth Third Bank. Ruth, thanks so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Ruth is going to be talking about the process of applying for a loan. What can you tell us about the application procedure?
Well, a couple of things I would suggest when you're applying for a loan is you want to have your documents together. You want to have 30 days worth of pay stubs. You want to have your last 2 years of tax returns, and you want to avoid things such as making large deposits in your bank account about 60 days prior to when you're planning on applying for a loan. And you also want to avoid inquiries on your credit and making large purchases about that same time frame, I would say.
My clients often ask me about the fees and costs of applying for a loan, particularly in respect to whether they go with a bank or with a broker. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I would say an advantage of using a bank, typically cost related, is that we don't charge a high origination fee. We keep the loans in-house typically, and we don't sell them to another lender. So we typically don't have to charge an origination fee. Our closing costs are normally about $2,500. That covers attorney fees, appraisal, title work, title insurance. And then typically our out-of-pocket expenses are $400, and then you can try to negotiate for the seller to pay your closing costs in those cases. So that's about it.
That sounds good. And what about timing? Once all the documentation is in and you've processed and done an approval, how long does it typically take before the loan funds are ready?
Well, as most people know, the government changed some regulations back in October, so that did extend the time frame just a tad. So we're about 30 to 45 days on a closing from the time that we start to we actually can give the keys.
Oh, that sounds good. Ruth, if I could get your help in picking a card from my Facebook like bowl, and the lucky winner will receive a $25 gift certificate from Chillfire, and that is Scott Nishik at Carolina Eye Care. Scott, you'll be receiving your certificate shortly, and if any of you would like to participate in the Facebook like bowl, please like my name and details on Facebook. Ruth, it's been a pleasure meeting with you today and getting all that valuable information. Let's have a cheers before we go.
Cheers!
Okay, and please remember to call Ruth Schrader. She has a wonderful team down at Fifth Third Bank.
Thank you.
And for all your loan needs, and obviously RE/MAX Integrity, Scott Elliott for your real estate requirements. Thanks again for watching RE/MAX Integrity TV.